So, Alex,
Yeah, Jerry?
what's your interpretation on modern society these days?
Modern society. Well, personally, I think that society's deeply in shit. We're all completely fucked. President Obama's the Antichrist. The Muslims are going crazy.
All the Muslims. They just
Muslims,
love the
my bad.
craziness.
My fault.
Crazy!
They're crazy,
Why not?
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Allah.
But I think that people are just moving too technologically fast, too soon, and it's gonna
The
cause...
technology is going to cause a problem.
Yeah, sooner or later. I mean, I love my interwebs, and I love computers and all this nonsense, but I'd be just as happy if I shaved my head and ran out into the wilderness and smoked a bunch of peyote and spoke with my my spirit guides.
I agree. The joys of renunciation are not explained in common society these days.
They're not, because people are too attached to material things.
Yeah. And what are we perfectly happy with?
Cigarettes.
Green soda and a cigarette. Green soda and a
green
cigarette. And see, no matter how much stuff you people have out there, you obviously have the internet because you're watching this.
Or you're
But,
not.
yeah.
Because guaranteed this thing won't have very many views on it.
No, it won't. Not that many.
But you know
people
what?
see our
I'm gonna
message.
watch it, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna be like, this is a pretty nice little video because my face is all over it. So
Yeah. And I mean, it's just the fact that you fuckers aren't going to be as content as we are because we got cigarettes and
oh,
green soda.
definitely, absolutely. We're way cooler than everybody that could possibly watch this
I
video.
know. And it's just like, how are
Sorry
how
about your
are-
luck, guys.
they can't-
Honestly, I mean,
how would they ever put up with the fact
you
that
can,
we're
you
that
can
much
try. I guess you can try and,
They'll
and be
fail.
cooler than me. I mean, by all means, I'll give you $50 if you can trace my IP address down, come to my house, and just be cooler than me. It's not gonna happen ever in your entire life, unless you're Goku.
Let's tell them where the trailer is. Let's not give a fuck. We live in Fort Madison, Iowa, on the side of the railroad tracks. There's a bum-dum trailer down in the dilapidated part of town.
He's
And we
not
know
lying.
more about the universal truths of life than anybody you're going to find anywhere else.
That's
That's
actually,
why we are better than you. That's why. No other reason.
You can go to college, school, all these things. You're not gonna be as smart as this guy. I mean, I figured out the secrets of the universe drinking beer, smoking cigarettes.
Right?
And it worked just fine, I think. I mean, I may not have a lot to show in this life, but I have a shitty little trailer. I can play guitar, I can sing songs.
I've written a book.
You wrote a
None of you
book?
fuckers wrote a book.
I don't see one of you that wrote a book. Did you? Or you?
How many of you fuckers can do a round off back chuck and solve Rubik's Cube? And use
can't.
nunchucks. I can do that.
All three at the same time, almost.
Not yet, though.
He's got a beard.
Yeah.
Well, he's got one growing. I think
I'm
it's-
automatically assuming Freud when I have a beard.
Okay, one thing to leave you people on, one little note, one last little thing, here or there, anywhere. I advise every single person, boy or girl, to grow a beard as soon as possible. Because it equals instant wisdom.
Yeah.
You grow a beard and people will listen to you. I mean, it worked because he used to try and tell me things all the time. He'd be like, blow it up your ass, Jerry. And he grew a beard and I was like, damn. He hasn't even shaved. This guy's been there. He's done that. He knows things. Maybe I should just lend him an ear. And I did, and I grew. You know.
Sometimes when I take a shit, I put on spiritual music in my ears just to make it a very spiritual shit. None of you people are that clever. Like, how many of you have spiritual shits?
Well, I listen
How
to
do you
Suicide
shit?
Silence when I take a shit.
That's
So I like to rage my shit out. It's a
I like to
vendetta.
just kind of push it out with spiritual energy. It works just the same. We're equally enlightened. It's just that we express it in different awesome ways.
Because if you listen to spiritual music while you're taking a shit, you become one with your body and you will your shit to come out, and it just does because you're both working in synchronous order. However, my personal way is I listen to death metal and I rage that shit directly out of my body and take perfect control over my mind. I mean, this shit is not the boss. I am. I make the fucking rules. I make the poop come out when it wants
Hey,
to.
come here and see if either one of you know what this is.
I don't know what that is.
Come here.
Take
The
over.
light.
I'll be right
The
back.
light. Yeah, that's pretty much all we gotta say. And obviously my red hair glows in the sun.